Hi everybody, this is your favorite host Renderjit Singh Rana reporting live from my home location, which is 150 miles north of New Delhi, India, place called Chandigarh, and this location is hash 4093, house number 4093, phase 3B2. I'm also reporting most of my contents on my one wordpress.com and from sjsrana@yahoo.com twice a day, morning and the evening. And this is my third series after my two series which were launched 2 days back. This is the continuation of my series. It's going to be just 10 minutes short video. This is my introduction to latest other trends which are going on, because in past we have discussed about President Putin getting 2 more terms till 2036. It's up to him if he wants to run to the office, signed by the Russia Constitution. Second, we also discussed about how the COVID-19 is playing the hazards around the world, fatalities rising, and I predicted 9 months back, hashtag MAY 2021 NPW, which is New Pathogens War. So discussed in my last videos, also discussed how the Arctic region is heating up for the war zone because the Donbas situation at Ukraine is not stabilizing. Russia is trying to figure out what NATO is up to, and this is something which could be a flashpoint, because Arctic region and Donbas, to all those regions, which is basically the Russian east side, is in big conflict zone from Poland and all. And Poland is being targeted by President Putin because Putin knows how Poland is to be played by NATO. And US administration is already sending some few ships, big ships to Black Sea, and these are in support to Ukraine Donbas conflict. So Putin is already aware. We're watching the situation. I'm watching from here, from a location, and let's see what comes up, because I have few things which I'll tell you what's going to happen. Also, we are appraising the whole world community that China is not sitting back idle. It is preparing up massive ICBM silos, which is north of China, Wuhan, and it's basically the place near Mongolia. They've got 200 kilometers space, having about 2.3, 2.7, 2 to 3 miles apart spacing between the ICBMs. I think they're going to use DF-41 variants. DF-22 they may use for carrier killers, which could be on the coastal areas, especially the South China Sea. But I think DF-41 will be used, and having those DF-41 will be especially the MIRV, multiple launch vehicles. Also, they'll be having DF-17, which is hypersonic, and this speed DF-17 from China doesn't have any counter measures to stop it. Once DF-17 is launched by China using DF-22 or DF-41, there's no stopping. India knows it, and India doesn't have any answer. These BrahMos doesn't matter there. India is basically nowhere to be seen now when it comes to DF-17. The technology China is presenting is way advanced. And well, that's not my topic entirely today, because that's cut short. I've got other things which I have to discuss to the World Forum. Other areas which is going on, which I've already been discussing a lot, is about the women's safety. Recently, I'm very glad to hear Australian Prime Minister Morrison has come with a summit. He's going to convene this session where women's safety and protection will be discussed, because recently women in Australia protested a lot. They were protesting regarding the recent happening of the female reporting alleged rape in the home parliament of Australia at their complex. That was very unusual. But that's how the protest starts. The women are not feeling safe because COVID-19 is putting up some restrictions. And I have mentioned in my articles, the sexual predators are getting very hyperactive, and to the point they're becoming obnoxious. Even Pakistan PM Imran Khan also raised the same issue, that it's becoming out of control. Recently, India Top Court, which is Supreme Court at New Delhi, also commented they are fed up. They're basically tired with the amount of sexual predators predating on young kids, especially 7 to 15 years old girls. This has been a nuisance in India. India is reporting 15 minutes a female assault, every 15 minutes they assault a female, which is unthinkable, horrendous crime against the female folks in India. I don't know why 666 plus million females of India don't protest. I have no clue. After 2012 Nirbhay, they never came to the road or streets to protest and demand government. And you see Modi, PM Modi is quiet. He's silent. Every PM is speaking. Australia PM has spoken. Imran Khan has spoken about sexual harassments and sexual rapes increasing, but our PM Modi from India is quite silent. He's observing everything as if. And India is the largest and the biggest contributor to gang rapes of minor girls in the whole world community. Don't you get a clue what's going on over here? Anyways, I don't want to divulge more, but I think PM Modi's got to speak on this and on a world forum, and he has got to bring up the security and safety of females in India. Top court, Supreme Court of India is fed up. Even top cops of India are fed up. They are also fearing COVID-19 because talking of COVID-19, India is really catching up of COVID-19. India has come to about 131 plus new cases on April 9th reporting. And this has been ramping up because India is holding elections. So guys, look at it, how the situation is developing. I just want to focus on the positivity because negativity is too much going on to the people. I mentioned in my previous post that the cognitive dissonance is playing a part. People are not able to express a lot. That's what Mr. Morrison, PM of Australia, mentioned, that if you want to have a good society, healthy society, where we don't get too much of sexual predators ruling the community, then you got to have open communications. So guys, this is I mentioned in my last topic also, open communications. You got to communicate. You don't become like an animal, behave like an animal and have the things on a sign language. That is the language of the animals. Unless you have deteriorated yourself like an animal, then you can talk on the sign language and